And our first point is true love isn't a feeling, it's a covenant. See, if you go to a wedding, no matter religion or church or faith, you're going to hear them say vows. And when they're standing there and they're giving their vows, they might say a little bit of how they feel about that person. But the main thing they're going to say is, I promise to be faithful to you, to be tender to you, to be considerate to you, despite circumstances, which translates to despite how I feel. And so that's why God intended for couples to get married, to show that commitment, which ultimately, as we're going to find, is showing the love of Jesus. True love isn't a feeling, it's a covenant. But that's not all God had in store when it came to marriage. Proverbs 18 says, he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. So it's a good thing. Marriage is a gift, and it's from God. He's the ultimate matchmaker. Singles, you don't have to stress about finding someone. You just got to keep your eyes up, keep following him. I would suggest coming to church. Worked for me, but it took a while, like yours. So keep coming. With that said, we continue to read in Proverbs. Proverbs 5, may your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth, a loving doe, a graceful deer. May her breast satisfy you always. May you ever be captivated by her love. Why be captivated, my son, by an adulteress? Why embrace the bosom of another man's wife? Another radical thing that God had for marriage. See, people were reading this in the context where marriage was about marrying for your status. So you married somebody that helped your whole family move up in the status line and to have kids. But when it came to sexual pleasure, it was normal in that community, in that culture, to find it elsewhere. But God's plan for marriage was no. It's between a man and a woman in the covenant of marriage, just between them, and they're supposed to enjoy it. Radical information, but we're not done there. It also says, and this isn't Proverbs, but I wanted to add it. We just read Song of Solomon or Song of Songs, depending on what translation you're reading, in Bible Recap. One of the verses in there is, this is my beloved, this is my friend, daughter of Jerusalem. And that's what you find in Song of Solomon. Just a couple that like each other, that are friends, and they're enjoying romance. That was God's plan, which another radical thing to say, because in that culture, women had lowest status. And so for God to be like, hey, no, actually, I want you guys to be like best friends and have fun and have romance just between the two of you, was very different. Now, that was radical for the people that are reading this at that time. For us, we're like, well, yeah, like we know that.